All right, you guys doing okay so far? Thank you so much for coming and sharing your night with us. This would have been way weird without you guys. Well, we're Casting Crowns. We're from Atlanta, Georgia. It's good to be with you guys tonight. And thank you for, we're filming tonight. And if they're moving around in front of you, thank you so much for kind of rolling with the punches there. Believe you me, I'm rolling with it too. Because Mr. ADD, poster boy up here, is freaking out right now. So just hoping I'm not forgetting my words, which will happen later. But a couple things you should know about Crowns before we go on. Number one, we're all youth workers in our church. I'm a youth pastor in South Atlanta, Eagles Landing First Baptist Church, and so Sunday through Wednesday, that's where we are. So we'll roll in Sunday morning because we all lead worship in our church. We lead worship Sunday morning, Sunday night, in the office all week. Wednesday night's our refuge for our students. Then we load on the bus and head out. And so we're just weekend warriors. This is what we do for fun on the side. But so the reason I tell you that is because the question we get the most is, where do your songs come from? So the songs come from that ministry. So every song that we've sung, it didn't start out as a song. It started out as a devotion or a Bible study or something that we were teaching, not just to teenagers, but to college students and parents in our church. And so it's really funny when somebody says something like, your songs sound kind of like sermons. I don't know what to say to that. Like, yeah. Yeah. But so it is what it is. So that's where this stuff comes from. So we're really just talking about everyday life. Because if there's a way to mess up this whole Christian thing, I have cracked the code. And if God can love me, he can love anybody. That's why I think he's let me be a youth pastor. Because if he can fix me and stay with me and not give up on me, then everybody else is going to be fine. And that's where these songs come from. So like the last record that we had was called The Altar and the Door. And man, we just dug into that stuff. And the whole idea of the record was this. Man, at the altar, we've got things down pretty good. I mean, a lot of us really actually kind of rock at church, don't we? I mean, we're humble, we're bold, we're humble and bold, that's good. We're discerning, everything's black and white, everything makes sense, we're full of grace and everything. But man, somewhere between the altar and the door, what is the deal? I mean, I get out there and my boldness is just leaked somewhere, and my grace, it's gone, it's in the parking lot, I guess. It fell out before I got in the car. So I get out there in the world, and man, I'm just bumping my head on life, man. I'm messing everything up. And that's when the accuser steps in and starts saying, man, what was that all about in the building anyway? Because this is really you. This is always going to be you. And if you're not careful, you'll start buying that mess, won't you? You'll get out there and start thinking, well, I guess maybe that is right. Maybe I really can't be all these things at church. That's a nasty place to live. And where God hit me growing up, and he still has to remind me, there's not many things I've learned. I'm still learning because I'm a dork. But I'll tell you this. It's great to have a great church. It's great to have a great pastor, small groups, all that stuff. Yeah. And God has put those things in my life, and I'm not to neglect it. I need to be with other believers. But you will discover that after church, none of those people go home with you. So when you get to Monday, you get to school, you get to work, you get to homeschool, you get to whatever it is you do, it's just you and Jesus. That's it. So as cool as Pastor Tim is in my life, when the storms of life hit me, I can't lean on Pastor Tim's walk with God. I got to have my own. I got to have my own friendship with him that doesn't live in a building and a song and some emotional moment I had somewhere. And an everyday walk with God does not come from visiting a building once a week. It comes from getting in the Word for myself. And believe me, I know what I'm saying. That was intimidating to me. I'm dyslexic, ADD, every initial you can think of. The Bible scared me to death. And one day I found the book of James, 2.5 pages long. I thought, I can do this. I can do James. At about 21, 22 years old, I began what a relationship with God looks like. Just me and him in my room. And I've never been the same. I still mess up. I still do things wrong. I'm blowing it. I'll have like a Winnebago in heaven instead of a mansion, I'm telling you. But I know what it is to be friends with Jesus now. You see, knowing God is not being good. Knowing God is just knowing him as my friend. Amen? That's where this song comes from. It's called To Know You.